Hello and welcome to the 11 Plus English Club and our brand new series of videos called Breakfast Time 11 Plus Vocabulary. The aim of these videos is that every week we are going to release new videos on a Monday and a Wednesday to help you learn more vocabulary for your 11 Plus exams. Now, as English teachers, we know that learning vocabulary is one of the most helpful things to help you improve your comprehension skills, your creative writing skills, and just generally to help you get more marks in your exams. So each week we're going to have a different theme. And then based around those themes, we're going to teach you 10 words around them. So 5 on a Monday and 5 on a Wednesday. So this is our very first video. And of course, it's called Breakfast Time Vocabulary. Now, the reason we called that just really quickly is because the idea is these videos are going to be released nice and early in the morning. So in the time it takes you to eat your breakfast or maybe travel to school, you'll be able to watch these videos and learn the vocab on the go. So our theme for this week is going to be breakfast. Because, of course, that's what we've named it after. And then each week after this is going to be a different theme, and we're going to introduce you to those as we go along. Okay, so word number 1 for this week is the word scrumptious. So the word scrumptious is an excellent adjective to describe the flavour of something. It's a bit more exciting than saying like tasty or delicious. So I'm also going to give you some examples of how you can use these words in sentences. Because if you're able to use the word in sentences yourselves, it's going to be an excellent way for you to practice and get it super glued in your head. So, an example would be the bakery displayed a scrumptious array of pastries inside the window. So, there's an example of how you can use it as an adjective in a sentence. The second word is going to be indulge. So, the verb to indulge. So, we really like this word because it's a great way of explaining sort of like how you're eating the food almost. If you're indulging in something, it's like another word for treating yourself. So at the time of this recording, it's around kind of Christmas time, so there's a lot of indulgent eating going on. Now, the way I just used the word there, indulgent, is more of an adjective, but we want you to try and use it more as a verb. So an example of using it as a verb in a sentence would be something like, after a long week and hard week at school, she decided to indulge in a hot chocolate to treat herself for all of her hard work. So there it's that idea of like almost spoiling herself at the end of the day. Okay, so word number 3 is going to be appetizing. So appetizing is a fantastic adjective that we can use to describe again the flavour of something. Now, our first word, scrumptious, is more like delicious and tasty, whereas appetizing more kind of means like it appeals to us, like so it has like appetizing flavours. So you could use it in a sentence in something like, the chef decorated the food with lots of herbs on top to make it look more appetizing. So it's this idea more of like attractiveness and what it looks like. The fourth word for today is consume. So the verb to consume something. So again, this is the whole idea of like eating something. If you're consuming it, you're taking it in. So an example of how you could use this word in a sentence would be, we are all advised to consume fresh fruit and vegetables every day for a healthy, balanced diet. So you can see there, it's basically just another way of saying the word to eat or to have. But it just sort of levels up your vocabulary slightly more. So that's a great verb to use instead of to eat or to have. The last word for today, the fifth word, is gourmet. So this is an adjective, and again, it's a word to describe food. Now, normally when you describe something as being gourmet, it's sort of like a high level, like really good quality. So we could say something like, around festive or seasonal periods, we often go and buy gourmet food to spoil ourselves during the season. So it's this idea of like really good quality, something that we almost, again, we could use words from earlier, like we would indulge in the gourmet food. So well done for learning these 5 words. Now, I have some advice for you for how you can now go and practice these. So first of all, the easiest thing you can do is to try and use these words in your own sentences. Now, the more you practice them in your day-to-day, the more they're going to get stuck in your head. Another thing you can do is, underneath this video in the comments box, we would love you to choose one word from this list of 5 and have a go at putting it in your own sentence and posting your comment. Now, what we're going to do is on the Wednesday video, we're going to get you to do the same thing as well. And then on Fridays, we're going to go through the 2 video and we're going to look at them and decide which sentence is the best example of how to use some of this vocab. And then what we're going to do is send you a little message and let you know about a prize that you have won as well. So make sure that you've written down all these words, have a go at putting them in sentences, post them in the comments, and we're really looking forward to picking a winner on Friday. Otherwise, for now, I hope you enjoy this video. On Wednesday, I'm going to be sharing 5 more words with you And I'm going to be telling you about how you can also come and work with us and practice these words even more together. But for now, have a great week and we'll see you soon.